Hey Cachers, Derek here, Baker 6 Clan, and as you know, I love Trackables, and I have found someone here from HQ. I have found a Lackey that deals with Trackables. So I have found Annie Love, who is a Lackey from HQ. Now Annie, what do you do at HQ?
I do a lot of things. So my title is Business Development Manager. I manage our Trackables program, so any tracking code that ever gets put out in the world, I've somehow approved the design or worked with the person who created that trackable. And I also work with a lot of our shop geocaching distributors, so if you buy official merchandise, then I've kind of helped with that program quite a bit over the last few years. And then the other thing I've taken over recently is working with our API partners. And so anyone who uses our API to develop applications for geocachers to use, so Project GC, GSAC, Cachely, GeoGo, GC Droid, TV Scan, the list goes on.
The list goes on.
Yeah.
You're doing such an awesome job now. I love Trackables.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a hard time letting mine go because every time I've let them go, they've lost. And I can't, it's like I'm losing one of my kids.
Right.
But
it's understandable.
Yeah. So what kind of, so you're saying you're approved the design.
Yep.
Are there any special designs that you guys are kind of working on, or can't you say anything?
Let's see. So we're always working on stuff for shop geocaching. So we're going to have probably a promotion coming up soon that more details will probably come when we know what we're doing. But basically with that, we'll have a new set of trackables for that, just like we've done for previous promotions. So those are typically fun because they're like a keepsake to remember this cool thing.
We just finished the Cache Carnival. Yep. And I love the coin on that. Yeah. Now, speaking of Cache Carnival, what was the process of designing all the trackables for Cache Carnival?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. So the creative team actually sits right behind me, so I work with them quite a bit, and so they'll show me kind of ideas that they're working on, and I'm like, that looks awesome, and then I work with our mint to actually get it produced. So it's a really fun process because it's very creative, and they come up with amazing designs and that fit whatever theme we're working on. So
I buy a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, Baker 6 Clan. I mean, like I'm filling up. It's like my wife. In fact, Father's Day. Yeah. I send her. I get the emails. I send them to her. She's like, all right, there's my list. Yeah. Stuff. So, but thank you so much for what you do. Being out here, supporting this, and doing trackables.
I'm a geocacher just like you are. So
So thank you so much.
Yeah.
For being out here.
Yeah. Thank you for everyone who plays the game.
So that was pretty cool getting to meet Annie there at Geo Woodstock and finding out all the really cool stuff that's coming up. I think I might know what that promotion that she's talking about. Could it be? I think I might. All right, so hey, while we were there at Geo Woodstock, a lot of Trackables have missions, and one of those missions actually completed its mission and was coming back home, and I was able to catch it on camera there at Geo Woodstock. Let's take a look at that.
I sent it to Scott Miller at the end of February because he does events, meets a lot of people, and I was like, get some more logs, for me, and then just bring it back to Fort Worth. Well, he took it to an event, and somebody accidentally picked it up. Turns out it's another drummer, and they saw the drumstick on there. So he got in touch with them, and I got in touch with him. Well, he happened to be going to Seattle, so he dropped it off in a cache. And so I started messaging everybody I knew in that area. Do you live close to here? And
I remember those messages.
Yeah. And well, some other cacher picked it up. Don't know who it was, and Scott messaged him because he was watching it. Yeah. He messaged him before I did. Next thing I knew, it was at HQ, and I was like, yeah, I made it!
So then I get an email.
and so I started messaging everybody I could think of, and I sent her like this long message, and she's like, I'm glad to help out. I'm like, yes, this is awesome. So now I got to redo all that for mine.
There you go.
So talking about Trackables has kind of inspired me that I'm actually going to put a trackable out in the wild. It's going to have my path tag on there. There it is, there's my path tag. I have my path tag on here for behind the cache. So I'm going to get this out in the wild, but I need help to find out what its mission is. Can you please put in the description down below what you think the mission for the trackable should be? Also, when I actually release this in the wild, I'm going to actually go live on Instagram, so go follow my Instagram post and you'll see where I'm hiding it first, and let's see what it's going to go, and I'll let you know what the mission is there. So Thank you for joining me today. Go check out one of these other videos over here, and keep watching Behind the Cache, and I'll see you next time and on one of those other videos on Behind the Cache.